I for the life of me cannot get into grown ass men playing video games. I'm going to be very honest with y'all. I am 40 years old. I have a lot of friends. I've got fraternity brothers. I've got friends who are doctors, lawyers, dentists. I've got friends who are dope boys. I got all types of friends, and none of them play PlayStation.
That's you.
It's just something about me and a woman that go with a man that play PlayStation. You deserve kiddie games, kiddie attitudes, and all the kiddie shit that he puts you through. And I know it's a lot of hit holes on this thing right now. It would be the biggest turnoff to me if I was on the phone with my man. I say, babe, what you doing? And this nigga say, I'm on my way to GameStop to pick up the latest Madden. He could never call me again.
Hey, this man is funny. I'ma just set the record straight and say, men, if you play video games, keep on playing video games. There's nothing wrong with playing video games. Let me tell y'all, there's people nowadays, the time that we're in, that are streamers that are streaming playing video games on Twitch, streaming playing video games on YouTube, and they making six figures. They making more money than some of these people in corporate positions. So there's nothing wrong with playing video games. The only thing I'll say if you playing video games as a man is if you don't got no job or you just living off your mom, your dad, your friend, your cousin, your uncle, your auntie, you living off somebody and you not contributing in the household, then that's a problem. Get off the video game. Go fill out some job applications on Indeed. It's free. Download the app and handle your business, because if you want to get in a relationship with a woman, she's not going to take you serious if you can't be a provider, because one of our key qualities as a man is being a provider. So you have to make sure you get in position to become that provider if you want a relationship. And this man said, a woman that is with a man that plays video games, you deserve all the kiddie stuff that he puts you through. Just because a man play video games don't mean he's a kid. Like I said, you have men that are making six figures from playing video games. And we just in a new time where you can make a living from playing video games. But it is very important that you have your priorities in order before you start playing video games. It's nothing wrong with coming home and playing video games. You just did a 12-hour shift, or you just work 60 hours in a week or whatnot, and you just want to come home and play video games and get your mind away from your job. It's nothing wrong with that. You handling your business. That's what's very important, because if you just being a bum, playing video games, eating up all the snacks in the house, not taking showers because you so hooked on that video game, then you got to get it together, because you can't be out here broke. Being a bum, that's not attractive to women. Women don't want a man that's broke and not doing something with his life. If you in the house playing video games, at least have some type of goals, at least have a job where you making income and you can contribute to the household, paying bills, putting food in the house, cleaning up the house, doing yard work, something. If you're not doing that, then shame on you, because it's a privilege as an adult to play video games. Yes, when you a kid, you ain't got no worries because you ain't paying bills yet, and your sole responsibility is to make sure you go to school and get good grades as a kid. And that's why it's nothing wrong with playing video games as a kid. But I feel like any age group can play video games. Why you think there are games that are 18 plus for an adults? Because video games aren't just made for kids. That's a poisoning mentality to have. You handling your business, there's nothing wrong with playing video games. You're not handling your business, you shouldn't be playing video games. You should make sure that you are paying your bills. You have goals that you want to achieve, and you plan on moving out of your parents' house, or you plan on moving out of your friends' or grandma's house and get in your own spot, then yeah, play your video games. In fact, if you want to become a streamer and make a living from video games and that's your passion, go for it. But make sure that you have a job. Make sure you have something where you can take care of yourself, because you're going to be looked at as a kid, like this man is saying. I'm sure this guy knows that there are men that are streamers and making money, but he's just thinking that most men should have some type of job where they're solely putting their time to. But you got to understand, when you have a job, you don't want to be thinking about your job when you go home. I know I don't. I'm working a 9 to 5. I'm working a job. The last thing I want to think about when I get home is my job. When you at your job for at least 8 hours a day, why would you want to come home and think about that? No, that's why you have men that have hobbies of playing video games, playing Madden, 2K, GTA, Call of Duty with your boys. You know, y'all go online. Oh, join this party group. Let's play a couple of matches on Call of Duty against this other group of guys. Nothing's wrong with that. You need to have some type of hobby to get your mind away from your job. Because some people go crazy because all they do is work. They don't give no time for their self to take their mind off their job. So it's very important to have a hobby. It don't even have to be video games. It could be reading books. It could be going to the gym. It could be picking up a side hustle, something. But you can't just focus on your job all day, because you're going to lose your mind. So it's nothing wrong with playing video games as a hobby. Or like I said earlier in the video, if you want to become a full-time streamer playing video games, you could. But again, you always want to make sure you have income coming in so you can pay your bills. That hobby of playing video games, keep it a hobby until you make enough income to where you could just stream and play video games all day, every day, and make a living from that. A lot of y'all older people have this mindset of, oh, he got to clock in and that's a man. And if he pursuing a career as a streamer, he's less of a man. No, that don't make you less of a man because you have a passion for something and you want to turn that into a career. That's why it's very important to follow your heart. Obviously, if you're doing something and it's not getting you nowhere and you know it will get you in trouble, obviously you want to find something else you can do. But if you have something that you enjoy doing and it's not negative, you won't get in trouble for it, go after it. Don't listen to people on the internet that try to shoot down your dreams and say that, oh, that's not a real career. Oh, you can't make no real money from that. No, you got to follow your heart, like I said, because I personally have had people doubt me on my YouTube journey and told me, you need to make videos on this type of content. Oh, you shouldn't make videos on that type of content. Like, you can't tell me what to do as a man. I'm my own man. If I want to make content on that, I can make content on that. If I want to make content on this, I can make content on this. I ain't going to let no man tell me what I can make content on. You got to follow your heart, because there's going to be people that tell you you can't do something because they can't visualize their self doing it. So of course they're going to doubt you. So to close out this video, play your video games, but make sure your priorities is straight before you start getting hooked on playing video games, or if you put video games before your priorities. That's a problem. So keep on playing your video games. If your girlfriend don't have a problem with you playing video games, and she can go out with her girls and you could be at home chilling, playing video games with your friends online, and it gives y'all some type of break from each other, by all means, keep on playing in video games, man. But that's all I got for you guys. And make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. And until next time, I'm gone. Peace.